Before the dawn of time, before the first breath was drawn, a profound truth was etched into existence. The Creator of all knew each soul, intimately and completely. This divine gaze rested upon a young man named Jeremiah, long before his eyes ever saw the light of day. God's purpose for him was not an afterthought, but a foundational design. From the very fabric of his being, Jeremiah was known, chosen, and set apart. His destiny was woven into the tapestry of nations, a sacred calling awaiting its appointed time. Then, the word of the Lord came to him, clear and unmistakable. It was a voice that transcended the ordinary, imposing with the weight of eternity. "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you," the Almighty declared. "Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." This was not a suggestion, but a divine decree, a sacred commission laid upon a young heart. But Jeremiah, in his youth and humility, felt the overwhelming weight of such a task. His spirit quailed before the immensity of the divine summons. He saw only his own limitations, his perceived weaknesses. "Alas, sovereign Lord," he protested, his voice filled with apprehension. "I do not know how to speak, I am too young." He believed his age and inexperience disqualified him from such a monumental calling. Yet, the Lord's reply was swift and resolute, cutting through the veil of human doubt. "Do not say, 'I am too young,'" God commanded, his voice firm yet filled with grace. There was no room for excuses in the face of divine purpose. "You must go to everyone I send you and say whatever I command you." The instruction was clear, the mission non-negotiable. "Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you and will rescue you." Then, in a moment of profound spiritual power, God reached out his hand. He touched Jeremiah's mouth, a sacred act of impartation. It was a tangible sign of divine enablement, a transfer of heavenly authority. "I have put my words in your mouth," God declared. This touch was not merely symbolic, it was transformative. It equipped Jeremiah with the very essence of God's message, empowering him beyond his natural abilities. With that touch, Jeremiah's purpose was unveiled in its breathtaking scope. "Today I appoint you over nations and kingdoms," God proclaimed. His mission was vast, encompassing the rise and fall of empires. He was called to uproot and tear down, to destroy and overthrow. But also, with equal power, to build and to plant. It was a dual mandate of judgment and restoration, a testament to God's sovereign hand in history. Jeremiah knew the path ahead would be fraught with peril, opposition, and fear. Yet, God's promise stood as an unshakable fortress. "They will fight against you," the Lord affirmed, acknowledging the coming struggle. "But they will not overcome you, for I am with you and will rescue you." This was not a promise of an easy journey, but of ultimate victory. God's presence was the guarantee of triumph over every adversary. This ancient story reveals a timeless truth for every generation. God equips those he calls, regardless of their perceived weaknesses or fears. No age, no lack of experience, no human limitation can stand in the way of his divine purpose. When God calls, he also empowers. He provides the words, the strength, and the unwavering presence needed to fulfill his will. Embrace your calling, for the one who calls you is faithful, and he will surely accomplish it.